November 10th, 1898 marks the beginning of the Wilmington Insurrection of 1898, the only instance of a municipal government being overthrown in United States history. More famous events such as the Whiskey Insurrection, also known as the Whiskey Rebellion of 1791, tend to receive greater coverage in history textbooks than what occurred in Wilmington in 1898. Nevertheless, as noted previously, the Wilmington Insurrection has a unique place in American history because these rebels actually successfully overthrew their legitimately elected government, whereas just about anything else dubbed an insurrection in American history, not counting the American Revolution, of course, was eventually crushed by the federal government. Although 1898 was roughly 3 decades removed from the end of the American Civil War, racial tensions remained high in the United States, especially in the South. In that year, a white mayor and biracial city council were elected in Wilmington, North Carolina. Certain North Carolina Democrats saw this multiracial government as a sign of potential Negro domination. Although today we may identify the Democratic Party as the party with which African Americans predominantly identify, after all, that is the party of the country's first black president, it was far from the case in the 19th century. As such, white supremacists from the Democratic Party plotted to replace the newly elected government by just about any means they deemed necessary. To do so, they decided to illegally seize power from the elected government by force, with over 1,500 white men uniting to burn down a black-owned newspaper building and run officials and community leaders out of the city. The attack soon grew out of control, with black neighborhoods being destroyed and an unknown number of African Americans, numbering at least 6, but perhaps as many as 100, dying amidst the violence. Other authorities in North Carolina proved incapable or unwilling to defeat the Wilmington white supremacists. Moreover, despite appeals to then-President McKinley for federal assistance, he flat-out ignored these requests. As a result, the white supremacists successfully compelled over 2,000 black Wilmingtonians to permanently depart the city, changing it from majority black to majority white. The white supremacists also forced the white Republican mayor and the rest of the council to resign. For their new mayor, the insurrectionists chose the leader of the white supremacists who had launched the insurrection. That man, Alfred Moore Waddell, formerly a lieutenant colonel for the Confederacy during the American Civil War, remained in office as mayor of Wilmington until 1905. As a question for my students and subscribers, can you imagine a scenario in which a municipal government in the U.S. might be overthrown today? Please let us know in the comments section below this video. If you liked this video and would like to receive notification of new videos, please feel welcome to subscribe to History and Headlines and become one of our patrons. Your viewership is much appreciated.